Hey Aquarius. All right, so these are your messages for the week, and if you're looking to get a private reading with me, I do link my email in the description box. Hopefully everybody's handling the end of Mercury retrograde okay. The readings are a little heavy today. Nothing catastrophic, but you know, you can definitely get that energy from them. So just a warning for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. For Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. Did any of you guys see that comment like over a week ago where someone was saying, I hate Aquarius? I'm not sure where that was coming from. Like, they're one of my very favorite signs. Like, almost anybody I hang out with is a fire sign or an Aquarius. So, not really sure where they were getting that from. Very strange. There are signs I'm not fond of, but I will not voice my opinion right now. Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. Oh, else somebody's spending time with you, or they're giving you something like a kind gesture, a gift, you know, something unexpected and really nice, something that's going to kind of brighten your day. Something that makes you feel like your hard work is being noticed. Again, doesn't even have to be work related. You're like, maybe your hard work is just putting in a lot of effort and with a family member or friend. So I do like that. I do like that. That looks really nice. Make sure not to get injured over the next few weeks. I don't know why I'm getting that, but there is a possible injury, especially if you do something physical. We have messages going back and forth from somebody. There we go. Mercury retrograde at its finest. Okay. There's two scenarios here. One is you have somebody from the past coming back just to like stir things up, not because they really want to reconcile, just to stir things up. Do I want to know what the dog just did right now? I'm willing to bet I do not want to know what the dog just did right now. Okay, anywho. Give me a second. What'd you do? Get in here. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't want to know. I will look after. Anywho, and for others of you, you wanted to get back into something you used to do, whether that was a hobby, whether that was an old job. It looks like it's an old job for some of you, and it does look like you get declined. All right, so it's fine. It's in your best interest, I promise, okay? You do want to drop some sort of financial burden that you have. It's very possible, like it could be anything from like a large debt that you have to needing money to get a new place, something like that. And it does look like this is something you could be seeing happen, but I almost, yeah, there's somebody here that's going to help you towards that goal, whether that's a friend, family member, or lover. Get out of that. Get out of that. He eats poop, guys, all right? So I just can't even right now. Something's broken. Anyway. If you're working towards any spiritual goals right now, I see that being like very abundant. Okay, you could end up really like skyrocketing frequency wise and just being like, wow, okay, I developed that skill really fast. I just feel like you're just energetically there. Many of you have a water sign in your energy. I actually see more than one person in your energy in general, so I guess that doesn't really help you. Because every sign is technically here, but it varies as to how much you actually deal with them or want to deal with them. So we have somebody here remembering you almost on the daily. They feel like you wronged them. You may have walked out on them or whatever the case, but they cannot get you out of their head, okay? It's not a water sign, but take it as it resonates. You may even like feel like they're thinking of you, remembering you, like you can pick up on it, sense it for sure. They still have emotions for you. They dream about you. They still think you're the 10 of Cups. I don't feel like that is anything that you really care about right now. You may hear from an old friend or family member at a distance as well who's going through something very, I want to say traumatic, okay? Yeah. It is very possible that they come to visit you and or you go to visit them. I see them getting worse instead of better, so if that's a concern of yours, they will not get better right away. It looks like they get a lot worse. Hopefully no self-harm. It's saying here to kind of like, not that you shouldn't support them, but you should sort of give them their space, because this is something they really have to like work out or rationalize with themselves. Okay, there's only so much we can do for somebody, right? You have to help yourself as well, so don't let them depend on you too much there. You could have somebody make some sort of like romantic gesture to you. It's not somebody you're interested in, so I do see you kind of declining and this person being quite upset about it, especially if they're younger than you. Anything you're doing here with the occult is going to have a lot of growth and abundance. Anything you're doing spiritually is going to have a lot of growth and abundance. It almost looks like it's more of the focus over the next few weeks, whether you even realize it. You're just kind of developing. And I see you reading a particular book. Obviously, it must have some sort of meaning, or I wouldn't be picking up on it. If you're in a relationship with somebody of any kind, you guys could be fighting over the next few weeks. If you're not in a relationship, somebody you're very close to, and you could get into some sort of rift. It's not going to be a long-term issue, so don't worry too much about that. It's, you know what it feels like? It feels like it's very competitive, whatever this is. It's very competitive. Who's got bigger balls sort of thing, so just keep that in mind. Somebody's doing something very charitable here. You will be getting abundance of blessings due to it, so anything that you decide to do, not just for the views, but anything charitable. I mean, Aquariuses tend to be very charitable anyway. That you do is going to come back to you, okay? Which is nice. I see you getting together with friends and or family members as well and really enjoying yourself. Trying to decide if you really want to invest in some sort of connection that you have. Like, do you guys want to make this official? Do you guys want to walk away? Do you guys want to move in together? You know, something of that nature. I think you guys may take some time apart to think about this, because you have a lot of opportunities coming in, and I'm not saying like you're keeping your options open per se, but you have opportunities coming in, and I think, you know, you might be like a little hesitant to commit to anything that's going to keep you sort of stuck. Somebody in your life has some sort of illness. It's an older person. It looks like it's going to be pretty gruesome. And divine timing. You're going to have to... Okay, so again, I don't feel like you're making any decisions right now about a relationship. Again, doesn't have to be romantic, but it's pulling that way. And I don't feel like you have to make that decision. We're not in a good place to make that decision. But ultimately, if it's a relationship, they are going to want something very committed And I think another sign got this too. And I see a lot of hesitation, kind of getting cold feet sort of thing. You could also be married and trying to decide if you want to stick it out. All right, Aries through Pisces, how do they feel about Aquarius? Aries through Pisces, how do they feel about Aquarius? Aries is hiding something from you, but they want to fix it. Taurus is moving on. Gemini is stabbing you in the back, or you are. Cancer is giving up. Leo is hesitant, but they do still want a relationship with you. Virgo can't make their mind up, or they think you can't. Libra and you are going to go through some sort of significant changes together. You're going to have to decide, is it worth sticking it out? Scorpio is going to make some sort of offering to you. Sagittarius still thinks you're the Ten of Cups, but one of you is keeping your options open. Aquarius to Aquarius. That's a very toxic connection. I just don't see that being healthy for anybody. And Pisces and Aquarius and divine timing, one of you has to decide if you want to stick it out or not. Okay, guys, I'm going to upload this and have a great week.